1 second. Okay. Let's begin the session. My volume all the way up. Oh, I did not even know there's a new trailer. Honestly, that yeah. I don't expect it to be a good movie. I can't wait to watch it on your birthday though. Oh, have you checked what day of the week it is though? Is it gonna be a Friday? That could be difficult. Okay, question. What if we did this on my birthday instead? It would still be in theaters by then, I would imagine. Or would it? I actually don't know if it would last 2 months. Really early or really late. Low key, I think it'd be awesome if we went like after work. We watch it at like 10 p.m. I wouldn't want to watch it at like 8 a.m. or whatever. I don't think we would even have. Like, would they even play it that early? Maybe they would. Oh, that is not my pickaxe. Creeper. But yeah, I don't know. We could figure out something. I mean, we also could just request that day off far in advance if we really want it to happen on that day. Sorry, 1 sec. There we go. Sorry, I misread that as it's Zestiny. It's Destiny. It's the wrong movie, my bad. Oh, right. It's almost nothing. Okay. How can a trailer be almost nothing? Or do they just like really draw it out? Like they try not to show anything. I mean, that honestly though, I feel like trailers should not show you everything that a movie has to offer. I think that's honestly better that you barely get anything out of it. Just having the trailer should be the hype. And if your movie is like a comedy movie, you shouldn't reveal any of the jokes. Yeah. This area is kind of weird. Oh. Okay, I think I like lag spiked at the exact time that I didn't deploy or tried to deploy my elytra. I mean, it'd be really weird if... Yeah, that's correct. It'd be really weird if there was no elytras in the Minecraft movie. It's not like this is an old school Minecraft movie. Major spoiler. Steve is in the movie. Major spoiler. I wonder if there's anything that even could be considered a surprise, like, or like a spoiler. Because I feel like with a movie like this, like Minecraft is way too open-ended for anything to really be a spoiler that isn't just like a fact about the video game itself. Elytra. Oh shoot, maybe we need to buy tickets before the day of then. I mean, that makes sense. Maybe we do planning like the next day that we have actual time to dwell on this kind of thing. So probably like Monday. Oh, we actually got. Wait, I spawned 4. Yeah, that's awesome. That's a 1 in 256 chance to spawn 4 from 1 egg. There we go. Now we got some chickens. April 3rd? I thought it was... Oh, that's probably like midnight. Like a midnight showing, I don't know. Unless it says a specific time. Oh. So it's not coming on your birthday? It's coming out a day early? I don't really know how movie tickets work, so... I mean, how much does it cost? Is it, like, more expensive than a normal ticket would be? Okay, so it's not any more expensive than a regular ticket. Now I'm even more confused. That's true. What's up, Wither? How are you doing? Let's stay at work. There you go. Unfortunately, not the case for me. I got 2 long shifts next 2 days, so... Alright. Another 2 layers done. We're getting a lot closer to finishing this ring. Oh yeah, I need to go over here. Something like this distance. Alright, gotta deal with this water.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Why no TNT? Because it's boring. Why use TNT when I can dig the blocks myself? That's the fun part. What can I say? I love the variety of digging 7 times a week. It's what the masses want. It's what they need. Let me stretch my hands real quick. All right, there we go. Pickle. Why no hydraulic press? Imagine super concentrated deep slate. Just put the chunk in a blender. Why would I put the chunk in animation software? You're right, you're right. I should mine a football field. How would it take only 3 hours to do Deep Slate? Iron and diamond tools. That's assuming I have enough iron and diamond to do all of the Deep Slate. Yeah, but that's assuming you're only using iron. I don't know if there would actually be enough for that. So, I wouldn't know for certain, but yeah, I mean, I'm basing it off what you said, which is that it would take 0.75 seconds to do with an iron pick. Yeah, but the thing is like, it's kind of hard for me to find that much time in a day uninterrupted these days. So it definitely would have to be on an off day, and it would also have to be like a day that I have zero plans to leave the house. Which is easier said than done. Yeah, I think 8 hours could be doable, but it's probably going to be closer to 9 to 10. Dividing it. Maybe, but the problem is I don't want to take time away from this too much. Especially because I'm not really burnt out from this right now. Really? Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out, but it's definitely gonna have to wait a bit. Certainly not this weekend, I think. If anything, I would want to do a longer stream on this world on the weekend. I think that would be cool. It'd be nice if I lined it up where, like, I don't have to repair during that stream, or at least I don't have to repair immediately at the start of the stream. But I don't really have that much control over that. I keep meaning to check how much time it takes between repairs, but I never check. Yeah, if it was like at the very start, that's fine. I guess what I meant was in the middle. Or honestly, at the end too would be pretty annoying. Because I think at that point I would just want to like end the stream or just not play. Depending on how long the stream is. Late night. What's up, Rio? How you doing? Oh, nope. Not trying to give the slime a carrot. You know, there are pickles in this game, but you can't eat them. Much to think about. The fact that you can't make a hamburger in this game is very sad. That burger. Chunk burger. That's what you call burgers in Texas, because they're really big burgers. Chunk burgers. I don't think a chunk burger would cook very well. Be way too crispy on the outside, but raw in the middle. Oh. Just have to readjust my mouse. Mouse drift is real when I'm doing this. Because I'm basically just doing little circles for the entirety of doing this. It's just every little bit I'm moving away and away. Sit, drift on sliders. I kind of do that. Sometimes I reset my drift on like ores, like copper and iron, if I see that there's at least more than 2 pieces. And sometimes even if there's just 1 or 2 pieces. I feel like mining in 1.0 doesn't sound very fun. Not for me anyways. Found tech. So if you mine further away, the delay goes away. I think that's just the alpha or beta thing whether I don't think does that work in 1.0? I don't even know. I thought that was only beta. Hmm. Ugh. Alright, I gotta deal with this. Hmm. Let's see. But I'd be doing this in 118 plus, so I don't think there's really a reason for me to bother. Yeah. I mean, I've considered mining a chunk in like beta Minecraft before, so it would be useful in that scenario. Okay, I had just enough gravel to actually get rid of all that. Oh hey, regular diamond. So all the oh, there's a little bit over here as well. Let's connect that so it all goes away in one go. And then there's a little bit in here that is a wet sponge. See how much water is in here. Honestly, I could probably just get rid of this without even trying, like making walls. It's just shallow and narrow enough. Maybe this area though, actually. Mine a Farlands chunk. Oh, that's an idea. I know I'm not working in this area yet, but like this will just save future me time and headache. Do that. Swap out the iron to do that. Sleep. Yeah, I mean, I'm always happy when I see that I've already dealt with water. Oh wait, I could just get some more gravel out. Alright, see you later. I don't like dealing with water, but it's always better to just deal with it when I see it than wait and have it be more of a task later. Especially if it's not too much. Like that didn't even take 10 minutes, so it was definitely worth dealing with. It was when I was doing all the rivers and the lakes and stuff, that's when I really was like, ugh. I still can't believe I actually didn't quit while doing that. I really hated draining all that water. One of my least favorite parts of digging. Like, the only thing I hate more than clearing out water is repairing tools. Because at least when you're getting rid of water, that's still progress. Ugh, yeah. Alright, let me see, where's the edge? Wait, how deep? Oh, this is not bad at all. Okay, some of this area is a little weird, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's all the water that was in here. Very nice. Sorry, 1 second. I'm not actually picking up gold anymore, though. I have a better strategy for getting gold. At least if I'm not gonna go repair my gold farm. So, you see all this iron I'm collecting? I came up with a funny idea. What if I got enough iron to replace a gold beacon and swap it for iron, and then use the gold beacon for food? Because most of my beacons are built with gold. So, theoretically, I could just swap one. Yeah. But I mean, it would be smarter for me to just fix my gold farm. I might want to do that anyways, just to see if the gold farm is faster for XP. Because I think I broke the gold farm when I built a new portal. And what I have to do is basically redo the portals in the exact order, but I don't remember that order. And I would need to refine the video I used. Basically, I'm just being lazy. It's not really that hard. I just literally don't remember by memory. So I can't be bothered to do it. But if the gold farm's actually faster, then I should probably just do that. I don't actually know if it's faster, though. I mean, honestly, even if it's just as fast as the Enderman farm, I may as well just use it because, you know, it actually gives me something else besides XP. Yeah. The one nice thing about the end farm, though, is that when I'm done with it, I just go through the portal and I'm sent straight back to the chunk instead of having to go all the way back through the portals. So it gets me back home slightly faster. Or back home, back to the chunk. I guess this is the home. Yeah. Alright, I'll stream for another like 10 or 11 minutes and then I have to end stream. Gotta get ready for a long shift of work tomorrow. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Just gotta make sure I actually have energy for tomorrow, so gotta make sure I get my sleep. I also gotta take a shower before I go to sleep too. Gotta be nice and fresh. Yeah. I don't know, I prefer showering at night rather than first thing in the morning. I like the feeling of going to bed fresh, but also when I first wake up, I want to do like the minimal amount of effort possible before I go to work. So showering is a no-go in that regard. And I still wake up feeling fresh enough when I take a shower right before bed at night. So I don't really get that feeling of like I wake up dirty. I don't really have an issue with that. If you take like a warm shower before you go to bed, then at least for me that makes me feel sleepy. But the problem is that that also works for me in the morning. Every time I've ever had to take a shower in the morning, and it was like a hot or warm shower, thank you for the follow, I would want to literally sleep in the shower. And that's really bad. Driving while sleeping. Oh man. You don't even want to know how bad it used to be for me in that regard. In retrospect, I really should have done something about, you know, driving while sleepy. You know, not doing that for one. No, it's a bad thing. Don't do that. I don't do that anymore though. I feel like there's not really days anymore where I wake up literally unable to drive from being too sleepy. There's certainly still days where I wake up I'm like, eh, but like not enough that I can't function. There used to be a lot of days when I was younger where I just could not function. Those were rough. Yeah. And it's impossible if you're not awake. Yeah, I think that's very much past now. Or chill in these days. It certainly took a long time to fix that, though. It was not an overnight thing. It was a gradual, like, some days I would have that problem, but not every day. And then it became, like, less and less, until eventually you just learn how to actually sleep properly. Or at least properly enough. I mean, there's certainly still days, even now, where I'm, like, staying up way later than I should. But what that means is instead of getting like 8.5 hours of sleep, I'm getting like 6 hours of sleep, which is not good. But I can function on 6 hours way better than when I was getting 2 to 3 hours every day. Yeah, I won't lie. I do not know how I did Osu completion, especially in the year 2020. It's impossible. Yeah, at that point, just go back to bed. Or just don't wake up in the first place for shopping that early. But man, in 2020 it was probably my worst in that regard. I used to get probably the entire year of 2020 I averaged 4 hours of sleep a night most nights. Oh yeah, that's true. Gotta get the good bread. How did I live? I don't know. In retrospect, I think that did a lot of damage to my body. I truly don't know how bad is damaged me, but I feel like I'm still suffering repercussions of that. No, I wasn't even in college at that point. I was literally just like I had a full-time job, but I just hated sleeping. Like I just wanted to do way too much. And I sacrificed my sleep for it, and it's one of the things I regret the most in my life. I still don't like sleeping, but not enough for me to not sleep. I have a complicated relationship with sleeping, I think. Full-time job plus completion. I mean, I think maybe Pretzel. Actually, I don't know if Pretzel remembers, but some people in my chat remember like how hard I was score farming in 2020, completion farming in 2021. Like, I was doing that with a full-time job and not sleeping. It was really bad. The bakery is waiting. Oh, the bakery is literally my Vietnam. Don't even bring that up. That job, I hated that job. Yeah. I can't do that anymore, by the way. Like, these days, I struggle to do gaming after I come home from work. I don't know if Carthy had a full-time job, but he's older than most top players were. Like, by the time he reached his peak skill, he was, what, like 24, 25? Alright, I'll do one more run around and then I'll end stream, by the way. We'll at least finish these 2 layers. But yeah, I don't do that anymore. And honestly, I really struggle to do gaming after work. That's why my streams have been a lot later than I was initially doing from my comeback of chunk mining, because I just think it's a lot easier for me to do the digging closer to when I go to bed rather than right after work. I literally would go live from the moment I got home and ate lunch and used the bathroom until I basically had to leave for either like dinner or, honestly, depending on the day, just go back to bed. Like, I would go to work, play Osu, and then go to bed. And I would only make time for... Yeah. But keep in mind, guys, this was back in 2020 and 2021. I was not in a relationship back then, so that's for one. My responsibilities were very minimal because I still lived with my family at that time. Low-key, I didn't go hang out with friends or anything. I would just work full-time and stream, yeah, for like 4 to 8 hours on work days, and then and then on my off days, some of you guys remember, I would stream like 14 hours, low star maps. Those streams were crazy. See, that's that one thing Usi420 can do. That guy definitely doesn't have a job. At least 10 years of your life gone. I mean, I didn't do completion for 10 years. Completion was like a 4-year journey. Actually, slightly less than 4 years. Oh, yeah, I did a 24-hour stream, but I fell asleep for like 3 hours because my back was hurting from sitting down for that long. And so my genius thought was, oh, my bed is soft, I'll go lay down on my bed to let my back rest. And then I fell asleep for 3 hours or something. I don't actually remember if it was like 3 hours, but it was long enough where I like woke up confused. Do you want to know the craziest part? This was back in my sleep-deprived era, so I legitimately had no recollection of even falling asleep. I blinked, and then I looked at my screen, and I was like, huh, the replay I was watching is over. I don't remember laying down for more than 15 minutes. And then, yeah, that's literally how I felt. Did my hands ever hurt? Oh yeah, I mean, it's really hard to do completion with literally 0 hand pain. But I didn't ever permanently injure my hands from Osu, or at least not in a way that, like, I can't cope with. Like, I still have function of my hands, no problem. In that session, it probably hurted quite a bit, though. I won't lie. But I think even back then, I would still try to take some breaks. Even when I did sessions that long. Not enough, in my opinion, but... yeah. It was the different era, for sure, for myself. Yeah, honestly, low-key, 2-star maps were a lot harder to play for that long than, like, 3 to 4 stars, for me, at least. Because when I'm playing 2-star maps, I tense up because I'm moving my hand so little. And for some reason, that tricked my hand into tensing up more. And so, my hands would just get super stiff on low stars. Like, I think sometimes I would load up a higher star map just to get some feeling back into my hand. You really appreciate the long streams. It gave you something easy to focus on when you're starting to deal with chronic illness. Yeah, I mean, I think the completion streams, especially the low star ones, gave a pretty similar feeling to what these chunk mining streams do for people now. It really is similar in that regard, I think. I would just play them no fail and try my best. That's how I played them. There was only very few maps in the game where I didn't try at all. And even then, a lot of them I've actually fixed now. To at least have some kind of real score on them. Hoyo comp, yeah. Like, I fixed that after completion and played it on laser. Ah, yes, the map that no one can FC. Should have just FC'd that. Oh god, what is this? Oh, is this just a single source? Nice. War mod alternator comp. Ugh. Oh, this is an interesting area. Oh, what? What? Wait, this is crazy. This opens into a 1x1 hole where okay. That is pretty cool. Oh, sorry to this glow squid, but gotta get rid of you, man. You were in the way. Alright, but yeah, I'm almost done with this 2x2 and then I'm gonna go to bed, guys. I think that'll be good. Okay, wait. Gotta get rid of you too. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Alright. Alright. Let's get this done, and then I go to bed. Ugh. Okay. Another 2 layers done. We finished 4 layers today. We're getting closer. I think, let me see how I remember doing this. So that's 8. This is 10. So we finished this at 12. So we got 8 more layers in this ring, and then we go on to the next. So yeah. We're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, but yeah. I gotta get out of here. Gotta shower. Gotta get ready for a long shift tomorrow. But as long as I'm alive,